What we're tasting this morning is the 2010 Hidden Garden Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, New Zealand. This wine is, I guess, very much a Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc in that it's got that lovely herbaceousness and passion fruit type characteristics. But we do a few things that are perhaps slightly different to maybe some of the more commercial Sauvignon Blancs, in that it comes from a single vineyard just outside of Blenheim at Spring Creek, and we pick the fruit at 3 different times, not far apart, but generally about 4 or 5 days apart. And then we ferment them separately on 3 different yeast strains, and what that does is gives you 3 slightly different characteristics from the same vineyard. And then we then finish the final blend and ferment it to dry. So there's not really a lot of residual sweetness on this wine, but there is plenty of what I would call fruit sweetness rather than sugar sweetness. So the result of that is perhaps a Sauvignon Blanc with a bit more complexity, lovely herbaceous characters like I talked about. Certainly that very fresh cut passion fruit. If you ever cut a passion fruit in half when it's off the vine, it smells very different to perhaps passion fruit out of a juice bottle perhaps. It's a very lovely fresh passion fruit, even some citrus notes to it, and I'll just taste it. So I'm not lying to you. A nice creamy texture, palate texture as well, so what you ultimately have is a lovely fresh Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc, typically Marlborough, perhaps without the cloying sweetness that some of them have, with a nice clean fresh finish, and probably delicious with oysters or just on its own whenever you feel like it. So a good drink maybe to knock off work with at 5 o'clock. Yeah, lovely. Enjoy.